Alright, with that we should be live. Hello again, everybody. It is Friday, so that means it's time to continue the challenge run. And the challenge run I'm currently doing is still Fire Emblem 1. I should be on the start stream, not the end stream. Alright, now that that's been corrected, I don't really have anything for that now that that's been corrected. Well, I guess what we can do is I feel like now's as good a time as any to go ahead and take a look at the tier list I've created from last time's efforts. So, if I'm not mistaken, these are the people who are alive and dead, and in relative proportion to how much they've contributed. We haven't gotten Bantu yet, since he's coming up in the next chapter, the Left-Handed Gauntlet. Let's see. There's Marth, Sheeta, Abel, and Hardin still going strong. Lena, Agma, Barst, and Castor providing a lot of utility, and overall just being very helpful. Julian, Ricard, and Merrick just kind of doing stuff here and there. Wendell hasn't really had a chance to shine yet, but I'm sure he will later on, given how useful magic is in this game. Briss may have healed like one or two people, and then the rest are just kind of there. And of course, we cannot forget our dead, being Kane, Mathis, and Sedger. It is unfortunate that we lost them, but you know what, it could be worse. So yeah, that's our tier list for last time. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the start stream, so we really get that hint of when we're going into gameplay. And before that, I'd like to discuss what I've learned about this game since my last run ended. And that is, javelins are heavy. Never trust anyone to not get crit, because crit avoid is not a stat. And that includes people like, I don't know, whoever you give the goddess icon to, whoever's the luckiest, because crit avoid is not a stat in this game, not even through luck. Then there's, of course, I don't really know what else there is other than be wary of reinforcements, because that's what killed Minerva last time, thus preventing us from getting Sheeta and Paula, not Sheeta, Katria and Paula, who would have been very helpful in, heck, even the chapter Marth died in last time, and of course the desert chapter as well. I think I still need to find out where promotion items are. That's something I still don't know where they are, to be fair. Let's see. Because they're hard to find, apparently. Especially in FE1, where I'm assuming they expected you to constantly be reusing different people every time. Anyways, other than that, I think it's about time we get started with Season 2 of the Iron Man. Well, not started with Season 2, but this part of Season 2. Because I started the previous Fire Emblem stream not expecting the tale to end so quickly, and as a result, Season 1 just started literally like 20 minutes in. But because I'd already made the title, I didn't bother changing it. Anyways, we're just going to go ahead and continue with the Left-Handed Gauntlet. This is the chapter where we recruit Bantu, who I've noticed is actually significantly more useful than I gave him credit for initially. But the people we're bringing: Abel, Sheeta, Barst, Agma, Castor, Lena, Merrick, Hardin. I don't think Roche and Violent have anything on them. We of course bring Wendell. Wendell's good. Julian doesn't have anything to note. Ricard is here, I guess, because he got the killing edge. Wolf's no inventory. Drog, Board, Cord, Navar, Daros, Gordon, and Riss. Nothing of note there. Hold on, I need to adjust my volumes. That's better. Much better. So I guess people we can bring here, Julian, and I guess, like... Did I say Julian? I meant Jagan. But that's about it, really, I think. I guess Roche and Violent for inventory purposes? That looks good to me. So, once again, we have Sheeta disagreeing with General Harmine. I'm gonna set all gameplay to 2x speed for the purposes of this. So, Minerva is once again disagreeing with this general, but is forced to go with him because of him having her sister, who we will soon rescue. And now that that's done, we're just gonna go ahead and return to plain speed gameplay. And let's see. So I do think the White Wings and the Dragoons are gonna come up this way, but I feel like we could just use Castor to get these archers out of the way before they become an issue. The bowgun. Nice crit from Castor. We love to see it. And hopefully he'll draw the aggro of the other archer who's right there. And let's see, do we have any closed door keys? This one is Roche. Let's see, is there one in the convoy? I do not have a door key, but I do have the Firestone, which I will be giving to Bantu, so I might as well bring that out. Let's see, what else do we have? Vulnerary, Steel Axe, Axe, Steel Bow, Iron Sword, Lance, Devil Axe, Silver Lance. That's about it. Nothing of note right now. So let's position Marth, Merrick, and Ogma to move in once this is done. So there's Marth and Ogma. Let's get Merrick sort of close. Then let's divide the rest of our crew to start going down the other way. That includes Hardin. Abel. Let's not get too far ahead of everyone right now. I'm gonna bring Sheeta. Let's prepare Julian to get in place. Let's get Violin sort of back towards the convoy. Have Barst move down with this crew. Have Wendell move down with this crew as well. And I guess we keep Jagan around. So, Ricard has a very unfortunate starting position, I believe, because I'm not sure if he can actually make it to that door next turn. Either way, we'll figure it out. Alright, we have Minerva, I believe, moving up. And these are the White Wings. They're gonna vanish soon enough. Heck, I believe it's enemy phase next turn, they vanish. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. And that's the Wyvern Rider that is actually going to punish us. And then we got Pegasus Knights that are actually going to move in and attack. Keyword actually. Now Castor's just going to fight this guy. I set all gameplay to 1 time to set up enemy phase to 2 times. Oops. Either way, Castor goes ahead and eliminates that archer. Or that archer simply chooses death. Let's see, this is Plain Dragoon, this one's Minerva. So I'm actually going to drag everyone back so they're out of this Dragoon's range before we go ahead and open the door. Especially because it looks like Julian's not going to make it in time, or Ricard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, who can we leave in that range? We can leave, like, Ogma, I guess. Needs an iron sword. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so someone's safe to hide behind him. I'm gonna say that's Castor. I'm gonna bring Marth back a bit. Bring Merrick back a bit. Now this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I do think I actually want to move Ricard back because of this. Not there. Let's see. So we should be able to move here. I don't want to bait him towards this side, so we're just going to go ahead and move everybody a bit further to the left here. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna let them come to us. So we're just gonna go ahead and end the turn here. Hope Minerva doesn't choose to attack us. Alright, Minerva's taking her leave. And taking the White Wings with her. Thank goodness. I'm still sad I didn't get to properly demonstrate it in the last season, but Minerva is an incredibly powerful unit, especially for when you get her. It's primarily just her mobility, while technically fewer than Paladins, I think, having 9 move if I'm not mistaken. She's still an incredibly powerful unit. Like, she's probably the furthest going, hardest hitting person we'll have access to for a long time. Alright, so Ogma couldn't exactly damage with an iron sword, which I guess checks out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and try and one-shot this wyvern with a steel bow. Well, we couldn't one-shot, but we did 1 round, which I'd say is pretty good. Now we're going to make a mistake and expose our archer, and have him cast Excalibur, or as it's called back now, Excalibur, though I do believe it does effective damage against flyers. I was mistaken. It does not do effective damage against flyers. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and intentionally expose Marth with an iron sword, and try and cover up some people who are less beneficial to have get attacked. Primarily making a shield around Castor. And, what's his name? Ricard. Merrick might get attacked twice, and if that's the case, then Merrick's probably going down, but either way, we can only hope. In the meantime, let's move our people carefully. So these have 8 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's safe to move everyone basically full move, because then they'll actually get out of the path of these flyers. Though I might actually want Sheeta to go ahead and intervene with Silver Lance. Just chip one down, or just get it out of the way right away. Good job, Sheeta. I'm proud of you. Alright, so that means we continue with Abel. Don't want to get him too far separated from our foot units. continue with Hardin. And keep moving with Jagan. Alright, let's see who this Pegasus Knight deems is worthy to attack. In the meantime, Minerva continues her escape, and the White Wings leave. I still forgot to make this faster, but you know what, we work with it. Alright, that Pegasus Knight simply chose to fight Marth, which we'll take. Anyway, now we have Ricard go ahead and use... He does not have a master key. This... Ah. Please tell me we have a master key in the convoy. Well, no Bantu this run. Unless I decide to, like... I don't even know how I'd warp Marth in, actually. No Bantu this run, unfortunately. I don't believe so, at least. Unless I did some whack stuff with the, master key and someone has it. Oh, Ogma has the master key. Interesting. Never mind, I guess we do get Bantu this playthrough. Why on earth does he have the master key? That's better. Now Ricard gets to move in and open the door. I'm gonna have Marth go ahead and bait these mercenaries. I think he's actually got enough move. They've actually got enough move to target him here. Yeah, that looks good. And get Castor behind him. Now, Marth hasn't taken much damage, but it's probably safe to go ahead and physic him once we're done moving these people. So speaking of moving people, Hardin's gonna go ahead and attack this thief. That is one fast thief, and I guess that checks out, but still. Abel will be doing the same. Or not. I guess he won't be doing the same. Barst is gonna move down. Might be a bit irresponsible, but we're just gonna go ahead and physic Marth. Never hurts. Never know when that 5 hit points can come in handy. Gonna move Sheeta back towards the this group. Gonna keep Roche on call because of the Firestone. Myland can do whatever. Merrick's gonna stay here to help with the mercenaries. And that looks good to me. Alright, Minerva's heading out. Marth didn't need the healing, apparently, because he only takes 1 damage from these guys. But you know what? We do it anyway, because we need to see Marth safe. Oh, that guy does 4. He's holding, like, a steel sword or something. Especially because he got doubled. I'm just gonna go ahead and have Merrick poke with Blizzard. Now we're gonna have Castor poke, just with the plain bow. Wonderful, we'd love to see it. I guess Ricard's not doing much here. Just gonna move him over towards this fort. I'm not sure if there are not mercenaries, but reinforcements on that fort, so I'd like to get it covered up. And since there's no more danger, Ogma can continue going down, with the rest of everyone going that way. Martha's gonna move on to this village. Now we have Bantu, who I will be sure to make use of this time around, intentionally. We will eventually help him find Tiki. We're gonna give the Firestone to Bantu. That thief attacked Hardin again. Wait, what happened? Did he just not move? He just didn't move, I guess. Now Abel's gonna come in with an iron sword. Interesting. Abel's now level 7 with skill, weapon level, and max HP. And before I forget, there we go, CPU turn only 2 times speed. Hardin's gonna go ahead and finish this off. We're gonna go ahead and store that door key, because as we have learned, I cannot be trusted. I'm just gonna have Jagan block this fort for a while. Barst's moving down. Lena's moving down. Sheeta's moving down. I should actually check enemy composition before I move. No archers, we're good. Though these generals might be a bit troublesome, so we'll move Sheeta to the back. Those are just armor knights, not generals. And that's everyone. What fools! Now we're gonna have Barst move in with a hammer. We love effective weaponry here. Alright, this guy is also carrying a javelin. But the general has a silver sword. Doesn't one of you have an armor slayer? No, apparently not. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for them to come to us. In the meantime, we'll be moving Castor, Merrick, Bantu, all these people. Ogma has my armor slayer right now. Island can cover that. Ricard can just go ahead and deposit this killing edge for the time being. Not the master key, because that will cause issues if I forget about it. I guess Roche can move up to block another fort eventually. Yeah, now Jagen's gonna block. This fort. We're gonna have Lena sit on this one. Wendell's gonna go ahead and join this formation here. And that looks good for the time being. Yep, this guy's gonna move up with the javelin. Now Barst is just gonna go ahead and make quick work of him just like he did the previous one. Or most of the way there, at least. Now leaves Harden to take him out with a steel sword. Nice. Now we continue moving this crew. There goes Ogma. There's Merrick. And now for Marth. Man, I can't wait for the boots. Alright, in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and have Wendell chip away the boss with Thunder. After all, the boss doesn't move, and Wendell doubles him. I must say, Wendell is extremely fast for his class. Which is saying something, because, in this game, speed is weird. There is speed in all sorts of units you don't expect it to be on. Now we're just gonna have, once they're each done with their jobs, someone's gonna block each of these. I'm not even sure if it's worth moving these three. I think I could just take care of everything from here, really. We're gonna go ahead and have Harden attack this healer. Definitely not a war crime. Alright. Harden's now level 9 with strength, weapon level, speed, luck, and defense. We love to see it. Abel's gonna go ahead and finish with the Iron Sword. Good job. Sheeta's gonna cover this fort. Wendell's gonna continue chipping with Thunder. Or not. We can move Lena over. I feel like Barst might play a role in finishing off this boss, so we're gonna go ahead and heal him just a bit. Alright, up next we keep moving Roche to cover that fort. Now Ogma's on his way with the Armor Slayer, and Marth has already moved. Marth, continue your journey. This will not get old. Right, Ogma is in position to fight with the Armor Slayer, but we're gonna heal him first. Alright, Ogma, go. Armor slay him. Wonderful job. Barst. Go. Wonderful. Good job, everyone. Alright, I'm rapidly running out of options here, so we're gonna go ahead and keep chipping with Thunder. Jesus Christ, I can't hit this guy. Alright, now it's Hardin's turn with a Silver Sword. Please. Please. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good, people. I got concerned after all of those effective weapons missed. Hardin now has a second Silver Sword that we're just going to go ahead and store away. Abel can go ahead and cover up this fort, and now we just wait. We just wait for Marth. My favorite thing to do in this game. There he goes. The gang's all here. Well, except Kane. Not except Kane. Unfortunate, but it do be like that. Alright. Up next, we're going to be going to Salamander. Or whatever that... Pyrathi, I think it's called. And we're going to be facing the Manicheets. I'm going to be making liberal use of the localization's fast forward function for these cutscenes, by the way. Alright, we must find Falchion and defeat Medius. Oh wait, no, first is this chapter where we get Roger, right. Alright, fast forward settings, CPU turn only. Alright, so we're gonna be bringing Abel, Sheeta, Barst, Ogma, Castor, Lena, Merrick, Hardin, Wendell, Jagan, Bontu, I guess we bring Roche? I don't know. So we now have Caesar and Rad once more. Yep, here's Rad, here's Caesar. I'll be sure to make use of their weapons at the very least. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and hand them to Bontu. Because I feel like there's some people on our front lines who will be using some of these later on. Trade to Bontu. And trade that to Bontu as well. Now, Jagan, instead of helping us out on the front lines, is going to take care of our shopping for a bit. We're going to be grabbing a heal staff. A fire tome. And another fire tome. Then he'll dump his inventory and convoy and do it all over again. Now, we must keep Roger safe. Where is he? Literally the last one I checked checks out. While still taking care of these cavaliers and such. So what we need to do is move Roche back for inventory management. Harden up because he's pretty capable. Have him equip a lance instead of that silver sword. Let's preserve those uses. Just a bit. Have Abel move up, still holding the iron sword, so hopefully it can break and we can actually use Bantu to replace his weapons. Strange to hope for weapons to break, but hey, that just means they got good use out of them. Move Wendell up. Move Marth. There he goes. Now I've got Ogma. His own iron sword is also running a bit low. He could use a steel one sometime soon, I think. Bring Merrick up. He's going to be useful in dispatching the other armor knights. As well as the cavaliers, of course. Move Sheeta somewhere towards the back because they've got bows. Have her equip an iron sword so that she can definitely do damage with her, Oh, she's actually got 5 strength. That's pretty decent on Sheeta, especially considering how low her growth is. It's like, what, 30%? And she starts with 3? So yeah, overall that's not terrible. And Barst, we don't want him to have his hammer out yet. We will want him to have it out soon enough. Anyway, that seems like everyone. Here they come. All... I don't even know how many this is. 18? Yeah. All 18 of these enemy units. Filling whatever space they can. We're gonna move Ogma into this forest. We're gonna move Harden to be beside him. That's our choke point. Move Castor behind Ogma. Merrick behind with his Blizzard Tome. And have Barst ready to use like a hand axe or something, or maybe just step on that mountain to add fortifications. Marth move over like this, so he's ready to step on these mountains and assist in the fight there. Have Wendell also ready. And Bantu moving up as well. Alright, now instead of dumping all this in the convoy right away, we're actually going to go ahead and give it to Roche so he can ferry it up as well. Namely, the Iron Sword could be used to replace someone's broken weapon. Heal could be used to give to Wendell. And both Merrick and Wendell could use some more tomes. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and pick up 2 more heal staves and maybe 2 more thunder tomes. Here's 2 heal staves. There's another thunder tome. And there's the second. Probably dump all that in the convoy. In the meantime, Rad is going to go ahead and buy some stuff as well. Namely, we could use some silver lances. 1, 2, 3 of them. Maybe another rapier, just in case. All those are going straight to the convoy, by the way. Roche is going to be ready to ferry in some items as needed. Lena can just do things, I guess. Sheeta's moving towards the back, so that she can maybe dive in and take out some archers herself without fear of getting countered by them. Alright, this looks good to me. Now for the fun part. You need to be careful not to use weaponry effective against armor knights, or else Roger might go ahead and kill himself. And the enemy bow knights have went ahead and covered up everything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have Ogma actually not step on that mountain, I guess. And Marth, no. They can only move on one mountain per turn, it seems. We're gonna have Barst move up and chip away with an axe. Nice crit, we love to see it. Speed, max HP. We could always use some more speed on Barst, especially because his weapons are so heavy using axes. I'm not sure if Rider's Bane is technically effective against these guys, but we're gonna go ahead and try it. It is not. Good to know. Anyway, with that, what we can do, we can have Ogma go ahead and chip away. Alright. There's another one down. Now, can Marth make it with that guy out of the way? Nope, still not enough move. So what we can do, we're going to, let's see, we're going to tend to Harden's wounds with a heal staff. I'm not concerned about any of these guys going on mountains because mounted units can't do that, and let's just say Roger's not going to be making his way on top of the mountain anytime soon either. So now we're going to have Abel go ahead and use his lance to clear out some of these guys as well. Or miss. That works too. Now we're going to have Castor use the bowgun to do some damage. Wow, they're faster than I thought. Huh. In that case, we're going to want to move Merrick somewhat out of the way. Have Marth stand ready. Alright, Roche can pass the heal staff and a fire tome to Wendell. And we're gonna go ahead and heal, Castor, just in case. He had taken 12 damage. Alright, we just need to hope that he doesn't kill this guy on counterattack, and that this guy doesn't choose to attack. Or, the other guy doesn't choose to attack him as well. Given how AI targeting tends to work in this game, though, I don't think that's much of an issue. And we're gonna have Jagan just be there, I guess. In the meantime, Convoy. There's a Silver Lance. There's another Silver Lance. Another Silver Lance. And, of course, the Rapier. That should be everything. And I'm not comfortable moving Cheetah in with this many bows around. Ogma's gonna get tickled. Barst got crit. Fascinating. Harden got a bit chipped. We're gonna go ahead and heal Barst. And then Barst is gonna move in with an axe once more. I'll show you for critting me. Let's see. I don't want to move Marth up with a rape here, but that might be the best option here. Let's see what we can do with Abel before that. Attack with an iron sword for accuracy reasons. Because I have trust issues after he missed that lance attack. Castor's gonna go ahead and finish off with just a plain bow. Wonderful, 10 damage with his most basic weapon. It's a shame that he can't promote, especially with that strength and speed he just got. Let's see, who's all in a rough spot here? Abel's healthy, Barst is healthy, Castor's pretty healthy. Hardin's not 100% safe, but he'll probably be fine. If I equip him with an iron sword here, most he takes is probably like 2 enemies. Alright. Then we heal Ogma. And we put him on that mountain with an iron sword. No armor slayers here, we can't afford to get Roger murdered. How many uses does the iron sword have? 3. And his next item is the armor slayer. Bantu, you're gonna go ahead and... Alright, Merrick's gonna get out of the way first. And now Bantu's gonna go ahead and hand another iron sword to Ogma. Roche, you're gonna go ahead and give that other iron sword to... Not iron sword, that other fire tome to Ogma. Not Ogma, Merrick. I know people's names. Alright, this is more like it. Items. How do I get this armor slayer out of the second slot? There we go. Apparently that worked. Good to know. Ogma's gonna go ahead and chip at this guy, and take a lot of damage in the process, more than I expected. Let's see, what else can I have happened here? I don't quite think it's safe enough to move Sheeta in yet. But we can have Marth go ahead and draw this Archer's Fire once more, for good measure. And, let's go ahead and dump Caesar's inventory into the convoy. Since, frankly, I don't think he'll be doing much. There we go. And now we wait and see what happens. Alright, Ogma's iron sword broke, so that cavalier can't do anything. This archer's gonna go ahead and chip at Ogma. This other one is retreating. Alright, Ogma in particular is kind of unsafe right now. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Castor go ahead and get on this mountain and use the bowgun on this archer. Alright, that's some good chip. Now we move Marth to attack this guy with an iron sword. Alright. Marth hits level 6 with speed max HP. Pretty important stats for survival, all things considered. Alright. Now here's where we get to make our plays. What we can do is, first I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Cavalier that Ogma's been chipping away with. Not from there. Merrick is gonna hit this guy with Blizzard. Alright, there's level 3, skill, weapon level, and max HP. How many people have you lost? I've lost 3 so far, one of which was a very sad loss. Only one. That was Kane. He was doing well, and then he died. The rest were, shit, I don't even remember who else who died. Let me take a look real quick. I have the tier list. It was Mathis and Sedgar, I think. I don't know, their sprites look identical to 2 other people in the game, and their stats aren't that good. I think that's who died, at least. Anyways, we may have lost a few, but we will be getting another soon enough. First, I must with surgical precision remove this Armor Knight. Surgical precision. Good job, Ogma. You missed. Alright, now what we're gonna do is, Wendell, do some funny stuff to this Cavalier. And, he missed. Man, what am I doing? These hit rates are like 90 and I'm missing all of them. Barst, move in. With an axe. Damn it. I've missed like 780s. No, this is Marth's game. In fact, here's Marth right here. This is what he looks like. This is Marth's game, yeah. Ew. What are you talking about? He looks fine. We're actually gonna go ahead and have Hardin do some intriguing positioning with this silver sword. That means Abel can move in with this javelin. And we still never removed that Armor Knight. Man. I'm just gonna trust that these guys are gonna go for Marth, because he's actually relatively bulky. Alternatively, I could just put Bantu. Is Bantu close enough to, Yeah, he's close enough to fight this Armor Knight. Firestone, go! It's rare you see Bantu double anything in this game. Alright, now we have Sheeta move up. And talk to Roger. Check out this recruitment conversation, by the way, Aaron. I think you'd love it. Hello there, I am Sheeta of Talus, and I come in peace. Ah, you caught me off guard, calling out like that. What do you want? I have a question for you. Do you believe in love? Is there someone that matters to you? What kind of question is that? I apologize. You look very kind, and I thought we might have a chat. Would you mind telling me your name? Well, the name's Roger. Roger of Grust. Roger, I want you to think about something. Those who cry because of war. We in the Arcanean League wish to put an end to the fighting and to this sadness. Surely you can understand this. Yes, directly in the middle of battle. Of course I do. I don't fight because I enjoy it, but I can't betray my homeland. Is there someone precious to you in Grust? My parents have passed on, and I am unmarried, but betraying my homeland is out of the question. So what I ask is impossible. I am sorry to say so, but yes. And I am sorry to hear it. I do understand. Still, I was glad to speak to you. You are the man I expected. Oh, you're leaving then. I must. If I stay with you too long, your comrades might think you a turncoat. You are too kind. Why can't I meet someone like you in Grust? Hey, wait a moment. I don't want you to leave. I'm on my own, so I will join you. If she breathes. That's Sheeta for you. But you know what? It worked. We have a new ally at our disposal. So we'll take it. Wonderful. Anyway, here's Roger. He's an armor knight. He doesn't have very notable stats, but he's here. He's pretty bulky, I guess. Yeah! Wonderful. Now we wait. Nameless Armor Knight tries to attack Marth. Good job. Other Nameless Armor Knight tries to attack Marth. Sheeta's in danger, but hopefully she'll be fine. I miscalculated, I think. I have to trust that she can dodge this. She dodged. We're good. Aha! Calculated. Not very well calculated, but calculated nonetheless. We're gonna have Barst go ahead and not... There we go. Why am I missing these, like, 70s and 80s? I'm so confused. Well, I suppose it's not that confusing for one such as myself. We're gonna go ahead and heal Barst. Unfortunately, I will be trying my best to not kill Sheeta, because she's a very powerful unit, and very useful. Okay, I say powerful, but she's got a total of, like, 5 strength right now. Other than that, she's fine. Good job, Sheeta. Alright. How much health does this guy have? 15. Abel, we're gonna have you move in with a Rider's Bane. The game seems pretty fun. How much is it? Unfortunately, the English localization of Fire Emblem 1 was only available around, oddly enough, like, April of last year. And now it's gone, kind of like what they did with 3D All-Stars. You currently cannot obtain it, but for what it's worth, if you have a Japanese Nintendo account, you can legally play it using the Switch Online Famicom system app. Alternatively, you could just emulate, but where's the fun in that? You could. That is always an option. But I am not allowed to endorse that, I don't think. I don't know the specifics behind what I am and am not allowed to say about such things. Yeah, I have no idea why Nintendo made this limited time. Like, okay, FE1's not even that good of a game, to be fair, but it does have a certain charm in just how ancient it is. Like, I do love this game. Though that's not to say I think it's good. We're gonna go ahead and use the Armor Slayer on this Armor Knight. Ogma. Armor slay him. I think that's the proper verbiage. What are the other games like? Let's see. Pretty much, literally every other game that you can get legally is, way faster, has way better graphics, and, offers some sense of unit, like, customizability to some extent. Like, they also have much more upgraded mechanics, like, the most easily accessible Fire Emblem game right now would probably be Three Houses on the Switch. That one's much more about managing your units to make them become what you need them to be, whereas most other Fire Emblem games simply have you sort of give you some units with some strengths and weaknesses that you can't really change, and like in certain classes that they can't really navigate in or out of. I don't really know how to describe it, but they're primarily about strategy and tactics. Like, for instance, this run, the whole purpose is that I can't reset under any circumstances, so if that means I, like, forget a really important item, I have to go with it. If I, let's say I, you know, have someone die, I have to go with it. Just various things like that. So yeah, my personal recommendations for Fire Emblem games is, if you can find it, there's like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn for GameCube and Wii respectively. There's, let's see, there's the Game Boy Advance titles, which are all really good. A lot of people really like the Game Boy Advance era, myself included. There's Three Houses on Switch, and there's some 3DS titles that are very divisive, but they're all pretty well received overall. And other than that, yeah, I'm not really sure what else there is to say about it. But yeah, I think that ends our stuff this turn. Merrick is facing combat against this Cavalier. He handily dodges. We love to see it. Ogma used an Armor Slayer on a horse, not exactly the ideal way of attacking. Surprised I've never played them. They do have a very long-running history in Nintendo, but to be fair, they've not really been available in English for very long. Like, Fire Emblem 7 for the Game Boy Advance was the first one that actually made its way over to English-speaking countries. So, like, anything like 1 through 6, it's a given that if you're from the West, you haven't played them. After that, it's like FE7 and 8 were pretty popular in the West, as far as I'm aware. There's Path of Radiance, which is Ike's game. Ike, as you can imagine, is also very popular. There's let's see. Radiant Dawn is just the sequel to Path of Radiance, so there's another Ike game. There's after that is the DS remake of Shadow Dragon, which is the remake of the game I'm currently playing. It plays very differently from this one. Roy's from Fire Emblem 6, which never made its way to English, officially at least. FE6 is pretty widely considered to be very good, all things considered, though. But I'm not sure how one would get their hands on it. Especially, like, with how expensive Game Boy... Like, not just Game Boy stuff, but, like, foreign Game Boy stuff? I don't even want to imagine. I just know. But yeah. Fire Emblem does have a very long history of being important for Nintendo. Probably just have to go to Japan or buy it on eBay. Yeah. And have fun with doing that. Like, that stuff is expensive. Anyway, she just got a great level here. Strength, speed, defense, weapon level, and luck. We love to see it. Yeah. Like, it would be very difficult to get your hands on FE6 legally. Though, for what it's worth, I can't imagine playing FE6 in Japanese would be pretty fun. Until then, we're just gonna wait. I still have hope. I still have hope. They released Echoes. They released Shadows of Valentia. We got FE2 in English after I don't even know how many years. Primarily, I'm waiting for Juke Draw, but, like, that's FE's, 4 and 5. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but I really want it to happen sometime soon. I don't know, I think Nintendo not having released those games in America, like, it checks out that they didn't, especially with the sort of attitude around American video games at that time. But, like, it's also really unfortunate that we just don't have access to that same amount of history. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, in the meantime, we are having our main squad going ahead and working our way towards this fort over here, being held by an armor knight with silver lance. I'm just gonna go ahead and have Sheeta rest on these forts to go ahead and gain some health back. For what it's worth, most Fire Emblem games are pretty terribly balanced, but that's also what makes them fun. Just a heads up. And then you've got Three Houses where everybody is powerful, and it's just like, man, this is great, but I also kind of liked there being underdog characters. So it's a challenge? Cool. Yeah. This is a challenge run where I can't reset, and Fire Emblem in general is like, it's all supposed to be strategy. Like, it's like a turn-based RPG, except instead of, like, your characters, you know, being, like, legendary heroes all the time. You just got, like, various standard soldiers and such going to war. And then after the 3DS emblem, they all, or after 3DS era, they just kind of all became hot anime people. Which, nothing wrong with hot anime people fighting wars, but it gets kind of samey. I don't know, maybe this is like a hot take. Maybe I'm just like alone in this. But I miss people like Gonzalez. I miss people like Bartra. Anyways, now we're taking on the boss of this chapter, an Armor Knight, who cannot move off this throne or else he opens it up for Martha to take it. So, funny how that goes, I guess. He has a lot of physical defense, so I'm mainly chipping away with my magic units and waiting for someone with effective weaponry against armor to move in and take the finish. Alright, Ogma. Use the Armor Slayer. Armor slay him. At least I think that's the proper verbiage. Good job. He has been armor slain. Ogma on level up? Well, first off, he gets the Silver Lance from the boss. On level up, he obtains weapon level, speed, and max HP. Not super important stats, but we can work with it. Speed is pretty nice in particular, though. Now, this is the second season of the Iron Man, as you can see from Tin Lad Season 2, Part 2. I did fail the first run. Marth did die in the first run. If Marth dies, it's game over, for context. Other than that, we're doing pretty fine, it seems. So now we're in battle preps for the next map, where we get to go over who we've got and who we're taking. Typically I have, like, a set crew of who I'm bringing, like Abel, Sheeta, Barst, Ogma, Castor, Lena, Merrick, Hardin, Wendell, Bontu. I guess I'll bring Roger because we picked him up last map. Nah. I already gave his items away anyway. Think I'm gonna go eat food and stuff. Good luck on stream. Thanks, man. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Have fun. See ya. Bring Ricard and Julian because there's thieves, or they are thieves, and there's treasure on this map. I'm gonna go and bring Roche because he seems to be our inventory guy, and Jagan for the same purposes. So I'm gonna say Marth. Alright, that looks good to me. Now, I played FE3 through the Famicom app long before I bothered playing FE1, mostly because it was long before the remake came out. So oddly enough, I am not exceptionally familiar with various aspects of FE1, and this map was one of them that caught me for surprise because this map isn't in FE3 at all. They just skip it. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and warp Marth over to this village so we can get George early. Hello, George. I'm probably gonna make more use of George than I did in the last season because it did not go very well without his help. All right. Now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to be sending one of Julian and Ricard to go assist Marth because there's a chest down there that Marth can open. The other one is going to be staying here and getting this treasure. I feel like we have to have a door key. Convoy. Not store. Yes, I do need something. Take. We do have a door key. That'll be it. So we can have Jagan go ahead and ferry this to, Roche, I think. We brought Roche. We're gonna have Jagan hand off the key to Roche next turn so you can open this door. In the meantime, we're just gonna set various people up to do things. I don't really know where to move anyone this time around, so we're just gonna kind of all clump up, really. That looks good to me. We love fast-forwarding through enemy phase. I did mention playing through FE3 in Japanese. I did not beat FE3 in Japanese, notably. Or at all, for that matter, by that logic. Either way, FE3 is just, even then I only played Book 1, which I know there's a Book 2. And that's what FE3 is really supposed to be. The sequel instead of just the remake. But, I don't know. I thought, when I saw the FE1 localization was coming out, I was like, hey, might as well play FE3 early with my Japanese Nintendo account. By the way, I'm still not sure why I have a Japanese Nintendo account. I thought it'd be funny. Anyways, I immediately proceeded to throw out the plan I was just planning to use with Marcus. Not Marcus. That's FE7. With Jagan, you know, the actual guy. I completely threw that plan out because I went ahead and opened that door, but you know what? There's another door we can go ahead and open. So we're just gonna prepare to open that one instead. And Roche is gonna deposit his inventory, probably. For what it's worth, I do think Switch Online branching out to older and older stuff is a good idea. Like, I'm really hoping they do a Game Boy version. Because if we do get a Game Boy version, and there's a Fire Emblem Game Boy Advance game on that, I am playing that, like, all the way. If there's, heck, I could technically play FE6 if we get the, Japanese Game Boy app to get FE6, which I would be very happy with. Alright, Abel. Choke this point. Upon closer examination, I probably should have at least, given him a barrier staff, but I don't think there's much reason to worry about that now. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Sheeta a bit closer, but not quite close enough to draw pirates over. Castor. Wendell. Barst. Merrick. Maps with long corridors like these kinda hurt. Good job, Abel. Ouch. Ouch. This is dangerous. I need to hope Abel doesn't get doubled by that mage, or else things could be problematic. Abel, please. Please be able to survive this. Yes! He dodged. We're good. Alright, now what we do... I'm gonna have Hardin just go ahead and eliminate with a steel sword. Nice crit, we love to see it. We're gonna go ahead and draw Abel back so that he can get healed. Probably want to use a mend on that one if I'm being honest. In the meantime, we can have Jagan go ahead and open up this door. Bit too far. Put that door key to good use, get some treasure out of it. Now I'll try and get Ricard put away inside of it. He's a bit too far. Alright, people we can choke this point with. Bantu. Since Ogma's not close enough yet. That mage might be an issue, but that's kind of to be expected, I feel like. We're gonna go ahead and move Sheeta right around here. Hopefully draw like a single pirate to her. Avogma moved. Try to get Wendell as close as we can get him. Have Barst move. We're just gonna go ahead and make the mistake of having Marth stay in combat almost constantly. That's good for him. He'll get stronger. Well, he did get stronger. Strength, skill, weapon level, luck, and max HP. We love to see these stats. We're gonna keep George close by, but not, like, too close. Devil Axe Pirate. Wonderful. Gonna try and keep people out of his way. That looks good to me. That pirate ran away because he's trying to heal. This one's going for Ricard. Well, Bantu's dead. Unfortunate. Bantu got crit. I was really trusting him this time. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and eliminate this hunter with a steel sword. I said eliminate this hunter, but I guess not. This is problematic. Let's see. Wendell's not really in range to do anything. Ogma could, if that hunter was out of the way. Barst is not in range at all. Alright, how much health does this hunter have? 11. I'm going to make a terrible mistake and trust that a Castor can get rid of him. Alright, Castor got rid of him. We'd love to see it. Now what we do is I'm gonna have Ogma use a Killing Edge on this enemy mage. No crits. None whatsoever. Now I don't really trust anyone with that enemy hunter, so we're just gonna go ahead and take care of this guy right away. Alright, Abel broke his sword. Kinda wanted that to happen. Free up an inventory slot. Now Sheeta moves in. Wonderful. Alright, let's see. Is anyone damaged? Ogma is. Harden is little. Ricard is a lot, but we're not going to have him facing any combat anytime soon anyway. If I can avoid it. Chest contained 15,000 gold. We love to see it. try and move Wendell as far as we can. I need to check again. Is anybody injured here? Abel is 3 down. It is sad that we lost Bond 2. I was gonna use him. He was gonna make me proud, and then he got crit. As all great things tend to, as all great stories tend to end. Alright, George, you're gonna go ahead and chip away with a steel bow. Wonderful. And now Marth, I'm going to make a mistake and have you attack this enemy that, has a Devil Axe with the rapier. I could use a crit here. No crits. Marth got a second Devil Axe. We already have one of those. I'm not going to use it, because my luck is hilariously bad. Nice crit from Ogma. Is Marth gonna crit again? Or at all? No. Not at all. Alright. Ricard, go ahead and open up this other chest. Goddess Icon. Increases a unit's luck. We saw how well that went last time, but I'm still planning on giving it to Minerva. It hasn't changed. That's still the plan here, I think. Alright, Ogma, use the... What do we have right now? A Silver Lance. We'll sort that out later. Killing Edge. Defeat him. Man, no crits. He's got like a 45% crit chance, I swear. Strength, luck, and defense. We love to see it. Alright. We're gonna move Abel in. With the lance equipped and not the Rider's Bane. That would be kind of silly. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna heal with Wendell. And Marth's getting a bit low, so we're gonna physic with Lena, not Maria. We get Maria in like a chapter. Physic on Marth. We love to see it. Marth's gonna use a plain iron sword on these guys, which he's almost out of uses on, which would be somewhat troublesome, but not really. Gonna keep George sorta out of the way of this guy. Hardin couldn't, or Abel couldn't quite make it, so we're gonna have Hardin attack this, healer. Good job, Hardin. I need to make an update to the tier list before I forget. There we go. Alright, Sheeta. You cannot fly over these walls upon closer examination. I do think I want Sheeta to go ahead and remove some of these thieves. Mostly for her own gain. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. intriguing place to attack from. Right now, I don't actually want Marth to face these archers, mostly because 1 range versus 2 range. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move Marth back. Not bad, Marth. Not bad. Speed, max HP. Could be worse. And now George. You will fend off these hunters. Good job, George. Hopefully that one starts to flee instead of trying to attack again. That would be nice. Cheetah is going to go ahead and... I'm just going to Silver Lance. I don't care. I picked up 3 of them. 4 of them. Cheetah. How'd you miss that? Alright, in the meantime, there's now this guy with a hand axe. Let's see, is Ogma close enough? He's gonna Killing Edge. Ogma will never crit. I'm just convinced of it. This is not a thing he can do. I'm gonna go ahead and have Harden heal on this fort. Another fort somewhere nearby Abel can heal at, or am I just gonna have to top him off the normal way? We're just gonna have to top him off the normal way, probably. Now, I'm not actually sure if Castor can damage this guy, but it's worth a shot. I don't believe Manakite's have 2 range in this game, and he's not stepping off the throne, that's for sure. Alright, he can indeed damage the boss with a steel bow. And he doubles, too, which is pretty good. Now, Wendell is going to go ahead and tend to Ogma's wounds. Move Merrick as far up as we can. Maybe not. I want to keep a slot open for Lena. Gonna heal up Abel. Barst move in. And I think we're good on the map this turn. Now, does that archer try to heal, or is he gonna keep attacking? Apparently he simply chooses not. Good to know. Alright, I actually do feel comfortable exposing Marth to these guys now. So I'm gonna have George step back, chip away at this one, and miss. Damn it, George. You're literally a sniper. Alright, let's see how Marth does against these guys. He does double, which is good to see. You know, I do have Roche available. I could use himself and Jagan to run over another sword or 2. Let's go ahead and take. We're going to be bringing out an iron sword. We're going to take. I don't believe he can use a silver sword yet, so we're just going to pick up... Do we have any steel swords in here? We do not. He should be high enough weapon level to use the Killing Edge. That should be it. Roche has 8 move. No, 9 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so if I place Jagan here, it's perfect. Alright, exposing Marth to this many hunters cannot possibly end poorly. In the meantime, Sheeta's just gonna finish this one off with the Iron Sword for accuracy reasons. Wonderful. Alright, Sheeta, level up once more. Weapon level, speed, and luck. We can work with that. And now all that's really left is chipping down this guy right here. Merrick's a bit too far to make it. Wendell, on the other hand, we're just gonna use fire for now. We're literally fighting fire with fire. Nice crit, Wendell. Alright, I didn't expect that to work so well, so what we're gonna do... Weapon level, speed, and max HP. Good job, Wendell. What we're gonna do, we're gonna give this to Castor. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna give it to Ogma. Will I ever make up my mind? Find out next time. Here's the Killing Edge. 1 damage! Wonderful. We did it, Ogma. I'm proud of you. He had a door key. We're gonna go ahead and store the door key. Alright, that should be just about everything. Yeah, nothing more to really do. Alright, Marth takes 6 damage from one guy, and the other guy literally doesn't move. Intriguing, to say the least. Alright, now we're gonna have Roche hand off the Iron Sword and the Killing Edge to Jagan. Not equip. Why'd I do that? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's where you can move, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I want Jaga to be here. Now we're gonna have Marth finish off this guy. Wonderful job, Marth. You're making me proud, even if you break your weapons. Alright, now we have Sheeta go ahead and finish off this thief that for some reason tried to attack her. Good job, Sheeta. My 6th strength Sheeta. Never thought I'd see the day. In the meantime, let's see, is there anything funny to do? There's no reason to expend heal uses, but, I'm not sure if there are any reinforcements or anything. I'm gonna leave Abel right here. This is not Abel, this is Harden. Speaking of Abel, now that he's got an inventory slot free since he broke a weapon, I'm gonna go ahead and give the Silver Lance to him. And hope that he can use it, because if not, then this is awkward. Items, Silver Lance, equip. Alright, he can indeed use the Silver Lance, we're good. Now, who else was, like, chipped? No one. Good to know. So all that's really left is for Marth to gather this treasure chest with, Ricard's help. You know what, actually, no, we're just gonna have Marth go back. He's gonna get his swords, he's gonna finish off that archer, and then he's gonna make a beeline straight back towards where he came from. Alright, items, Killing Edge, trade, this time. Trade. Jagan's gonna hand the swords to Marth now. Items, trade. Marth should be able to use Killing Edge at this rate, I think. His inventory's full. What else does he have? Right, the Armor Slayer and the Devil Axe. Funny things you forget. Well, killing edge time. My favorite time. Crit? No crit. Man, it's not even that difficult to crit. Why have I not gotten any? Speed, luck, max HP. In the meantime, Julian, George, and Jagan are gonna make their way down. It just occurred to me that all of our names begin with J, which is kind of funny, I guess. I can, like, hand the, Devil Axe to Jagan or something. Martha's literally on the opposite side of the map from the throne. It's all because of that village. We're gonna have Ricard go ahead and dump off his, what's it called? Something. Goddess Icon, that's what it's called. Alright. Now we have the Devil Axe going on Jagan. Then we have the Iron Sword going on Marth. And then they're both going to be making their way back together. Now Ricard can't actually reach the convoy, so he's going to stop on this fort first. Who knows, maybe he blocks a reinforcement. If so, that's some really mean reinforcement placing. Can't think of anything else. Right, there are indeed reinforcements, it seems. We're primarily going to be using Sheeta for them, I think. Let's see, what do they have? Excuse me. Hand axes, fun. I would Iron Sword them, but I think they're a bit too bulky for that. I'm just going to use these Silver Lances. Nice! Using the Silver Lances was a good idea. And who knows, maybe that does mean Ricard blocked a reinforcement, and got to full health in the process. In the meantime, Convoy... Store... Goddess Icon. Perfect! That'll be good. Now Roche is going to stand on this fort, possibly blocking a reinforcement sooner or later. And we're going to have Marth, instead of going to the left, I feel like... Alright, let's think about this. What path would be faster? Probably just going to the left. Alright, Marth, it is time to begin your trek towards the throne. In the meantime, Jagan, without a weapon equipped, is going to join up with Sheeta and guide George and Julian to the chest. We love treasure here. End turn. Let's see, any more pirates? Indeed, more pirates. More hand axes. Wonderful. Let's see, do these ones have anything other than hand axes? They have steel axes. In fact, probably just going to be a better idea for Sheeta to go and fight them instead. These two do look like they could use some help, so I'll go ahead and delegate that task to, Abel, who will be on his way. plain lance. Might take him a couple turns. And Castor's on his way as well. No. Castor's gonna stay in this tree, who knows. Wendell will do the same. And, let's see, anyone injured? Nope. Agma's gonna stand in this tree as well. With the Iron Sword instead of the, Killing Edge, because he clearly cannot put it to good use. We're gonna bring Jagan over here because there's a convoy. Alright. Now, where do they go? That's a lot of pirates. Good job, Cheetah. Skill, speed, luck, and max HP, not bad at all. Though, does leave a bit to be desired. Yep, this is a lot of pirates. I trust our crew to be able to handle them, though. Harden levels up, gets skill, weapon level, and max HP. Marth continues his colossal trek across the entirety of this map. At least he has an iron sword now, so he doesn't waste rapier uses. Good thing we bought another one. Alright, Harden, do something. Great job, you did something. I promise it's not my intent to grind, it just kinda happens sometimes when you're a bit slow. Alright, Abel, go ahead and get this guy with the lance. Wonderful. This looks like a perfect time for Castor to move in. And he doesn't have enough moves, so we're gonna have Wendell move in. Fire! Good job, Wendell. I'm proud of you. Now we're gonna have George go ahead and... I'm just gonna hope he can do this. Let's see, do I need to, like, physic him? I should physic him. Let's see. What does that leave? There's a hand axe here. What do you have? Hammer. Intriguing. Hand axe. I'm gonna place Cheetah in position to catch these pirates as they move in. Good job, Cheetah. Agma onto this tree. Gonna put Merrick on the fort. George is gonna wait on this fort for Abel and Wendell's backup. Julian is gonna stay behind him. And Jagan is gonna block off Julian, hopefully. Oh god, this is a lot of reinforcements. A lot more than I intended at the very least. They're never gonna stop, are they? Alright, we really need Abel to move in a bit more quickly. And Marth is still a decent distance away from the throne. Alright, Harden can handle these guys on his own, it seems, so we're just gonna keep him here. Now we're gonna have, Agma prepare to take that guy's place. In the meantime, Abel's gonna just use the lance. Alright, there's that. We're gonna have George take a step back and use the steel bow on one of these guys. Not bad at all. And we're accidentally going to turn Julian into a more powerful thief. Possibly. Alright, Julian. Now you're moving up in the world. I'm not liking this position for Wendell, so I'm going to move in Ogma and Castor to help him out. When they can reach. Maybe even Barst. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those situations where I need all hands on deck. Because this is a lot more pirates than I was expecting. We're just going to try to keep this guy somewhat safe. George, I mean. That didn't feel right. Cheetah, you're just gonna go ahead and take care of this guy as well. If you run out of silver lances, we can go ahead and pick one up from the convoy. That's literally right there. Skill, weapon level, max HP. And turn. Alright, doesn't seem like there's... Okay, no, never mind. There's a lot more pirates. Oh, God. This is gonna take forever. All I wanted to do was get that treasure chest. Skill, weapon level, speed, max HP. Hand axes, my favorite. How'd you know? Oh god. Arden's gonna level strength and start one-rounding these guys, hopefully. He's certainly earning enough experience to make that happen eventually. If he could hit them, why? Weapon level, speed, luck. Nothing to improve accuracy or anything like that. Alright, go ahead and hit him with a blizzard. Probably should have used fire, but you know what? Whatever works. Alright. Now Barst, go ahead and hit this guy. Come on. This is troublesome to say the least. Ogma, go ahead and hit this guy. Good job. Weapon level, speed, max HP. That seems to be the most common level up I've gotten in the past, like, I don't even know how long. Good job, Castor. Strength, skill, weapon level, max HP. We'd love to see it. Alright, what all weapons do you guys have? Hand axe, hammer, hammer. Is Julian at full health? Julian is at full health. Alright, are any of them low? That guy is. This is going to be a terrible mistake, but we're going to have Julian go ahead and hunt him down. Mostly because we just need Julian to move closer to that chest in general. Alright, Sheeta, go ahead and check out the shop. Nothing of note. Alright, now we've got Wendell over here. He can do some stuff. He's gonna attack with fire. Probably should have attacked with thunder, but you know, whatever works. Alright, we're gonna have George fight this guy with the steel bow. Alright, hopefully he should be too focused on running away to actually attack anyone now. And Abel's gonna attack with the lance in the same hopes. Or no, that guy's just dead now, right. In the meantime, Marth continues his trek over, but we can't really, or I don't want to seize until we've got that treasure. So that's just gonna be some troublesome stuff. Jagged gets to chill somewhere, who knows, maybe he draws an attack. Lena's gonna stand on this fort. Cheetah shall continue one-rounding pirates, though her silver lance is broken, so she might want to pick up another one of those. Or is it not? This is getting old. Julian might die. Julian's dead, so we need to go and send Ricard. He's all the way over there. Oh god, this is annoying. Person most in need of a heal seems to be Harden, so we're just gonna physic Harden. Merrick's gonna attack with Blizzard, because lo and behold, an attack from Harden missed. Alright, let me go ahead and add that to the deaths now. Alright, this is getting troublesome. Need to draw everyone here back by one. George is just gonna go ahead and finish off this hand axe guy with the steel bow. So I guess it's time to send Ricard on this journey instead. I don't even remember what's in this chest, but it doesn't matter anyway, because Marth couldn't have made it to the throne before that turn. I'm not even sure it's going to be worth it. I'm going to check the convoy and see if we have a door key in here. And if so, hope we have a chest key. Before this, I should have checked Cheetah's inventory. So she did indeed break the silver lance. So convoy. Do we have another door key? Take. We do have a door key. Oh, there's so many hand axe pirates. I hate these guys. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use a silver lance on one of these hand axe guys. We're gonna start using the silver lance again because I do not care anymore. I just want this treasure done so I can end this chapter. I've spent God knows how long on it. I'm frankly not sure if these reinforcements ever end. If they have even one more round, I'm leaving. We're gonna place Jagan here because he's out of his time, and he's carrying the Devil Axe, so even if we lose him, nothing of consequence will be lost. This is getting old. Where there are just endless waves of 1-2 range reinforcements. This is sheer pain. Alright, Arden. Hit him. Good job. Barst. Wonderful. Ogma. Good job. Castor. Come on, Castor. Thundertome. I could really use some crits or such. Use the door key, isn't in range. I'm just gonna equip the Iron Sword here. Silver Lance. You know what? I can't be bothered. We're just leaving. Now we're gonna go ahead and fast forward through the text here. We must go save Maria. Now we're gonna set fast forward back to only CPU turn. We select Marth, Abel, Sheeta, Barst, Ogma, Castor, Lena, Merrick, Hardin, Wendell, Jagan, I guess, to get rid of his Devil Axe, Ricard, because I think we want at least a door key. Or I think Sheeta's got one. I need to review the map. Is there any treasure? There are 2 treasure chests, so we do want Ricard. Bring George. And why not? We'll bring Roche as well, since Batu's not here. Alright, so this time we don't want to wait on saving, or we want to save Maria as quickly as possible. Because Minerva will not attack. It's gonna run everyone full force down this path. The faster we get to the convoy on the other side, the faster we can do inventory management and not have to worry about reinforcements. In the meantime, Jagan's just gonna drop off his Devil Axe. Alright, now we're gonna pick up a lance. Not store. Take one of the silver lances. And take one of the silver swords. Let's see, is there anything else I should bring? I guess there's that goddess icon for Minerva, so I don't have to... Alright, now we just continue moving everyone down. Looks good to me. Wait for the enemy to make their moves. Alright. So let's see who's all in this pack. We've got Minerva right there, 2 nameless Wyvern Riders, and 2 nameless Pegasus Knights. That's pretty much everyone who can reach us from that corner. So only things to be worried about, 2 Wyvern Riders, 2 Pegasus Knights. We need to keep moving forward. I would rather like to stop this thief if I have the opportunity. Man, I've got no commentary for when I'm moving these large amounts of soldiers. Especially early on in the map when there's no particular need for anyone else to be somewhere. I'm gonna have Merrick equip fire because he's running low on blizzard uses, and fire's just less damage. These Cavaliers are taking some interesting routes. Alright, Jagan, give it another shot. Use the Killing Edge. There's the crit, finally. The literal last use of the Killing Edge. Wonderful. So we're just gonna keep moving everyone squishy and magical. One of my friends just hopped in Luigi's Mansion 3, I see. Nice, you love to see it. I still don't know why I haven't bothered playing it yet. I should pick it up. I'm just gonna send Abel out with the Rider's Bane. Roche is gonna stay in that corner until I figure some better place to move him. Castor's just gonna keep trucking along. Barst will do the same. Upon closer examination, Sheeta will have very little utility inside, so she'll probably fend off some, wyverns. Might want to hand off Jagan's Silver Lance to her. These Cavaliers are continuing to make their way towards us, as are these ones. Then we got these Wyverns moving up. Pegasus Knights. Minerva took a minute making up her mind. Yeah, I'm gonna pass off this, hold on. Sheeta still has that door key, doesn't she? Alright, so she's gonna give the door key to Roche, who's currently not filling any other purpose. Ogma's just gonna go ahead and armor slay this Armor Knight. I think that's the proper verbiage. Come on, Ogma. Please. Alright, now Jagan goes ahead and hands the Silver Lance to, Roche as well, who hands it to Sheeta. This Lance and Silver Sword are probably going on Minerva when we do end up recruiting her. Items. Silver Lance trade. Now we're gonna move in with the Rider's Bane. Finally some combat. Good job, Abel. Level 10, weapon level, speed, and max HP. Pretty nice stats, all things considered. Martha's gonna move in with the Armor Slayer equipped. Ricard's gonna stick close to him. Hardin's also gonna stick close to Marth. Probably want George and Castor on the outside for when the wyverns show up. Need to create some more space between Lena, Merrick, Wendell, and the wyverns, and I think Barst is going to do that. Not entirely sure how much space he can provide, but probably enough for them to get inside. Alright, I think that's everyone of note. Barst is kind of intentionally sticking around here. Preparing to take aggro if he needs it. Why is everyone missing these 90s and 70s? Like, these 80s and 90s. Literally everyone. Alright. There's that. Now they're starting to move on to this fort. But if we can get most of our squishies on the inside, then we've got a great position. Minerva chose not to move. Alright, so first up, let's get everyone behind cover. Sheeta's gonna help start building a sort of barricade. Equipped with a lance. That Wendell. Merrick. And Lena are gonna be behind. Barst will fill in this hole. And Hardin's actually gonna make up the rest of it. Gonna keep Jagan out of combat because his stats have not scaled well. He's got 8 speed compared to Barst's 11. Sheeta's 20. Jesus Christ, Sheeta's fast. And Hardin's 12. And these guys each have 6 speed. So I'm feeling pretty good about who we picked here. Move Jagan inside. Alright, this guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. We're gonna put Ogma right here to intercept him when the time comes. Gonna keep Castor and George nearby, and move Roche indoors because he's got the key. Ricard's just gonna do what he does best and start opening up chests. I suppose we could have Marth open one of them as well, but I'm not sure about that because it'll just be sent straight to convoy. Yeah, that'll probably be a better idea anyway. Alright, now in the meantime, Abel's gonna continue making his way towards the convoy, but stick to the trees because he's taking a bit of damage. And that looks good to me. Alright, so Ogma takes down the Armor Knight, gets weapon level and max HP. Ooh, another one of my friends is a Smash Ultimate. You get some dinks because of 0 damage, but that's just Sheeta. Minerva is still picking some interesting places to stay. Yeah, this is random Grust, this is random Grust. Alright, George, finish off with the steel bow. Damn it, George. Alright, Castor, finish off. Wait, let's compare their stats real quick. 13 strength, 7 speed. And, that's all that really matters. Compared to 7 strength and 13 speed. They're polar opposites of each other, really. So we're gonna go with the lightest bow, because Castor hits way harder. Good job, Castor. I'm proud of you. Now Barst is gonna go ahead and finish off this guy. Or not. Now Sheeta, with the Silver Lance, is gonna go ahead and finish off this guy. That's better. Not by much, but it's better. Now let's see, these guys have steel swords. Or one steel sword, one javelin, but the javelin shouldn't be in range. So we're gonna have Lena go ahead and heal. Sheeta. Abel is gonna stay on this tree because he'll probably just want to take the dodge, especially with that javelin there. Now we start looting these chests. What's the one on the left? 11 sword. That'll be pretty good. Heck, we could give that to Ogma if we really wanted to, in just a turn. Let's see, are there any notable bows here? This guy's got a silver bow, that's pretty notable. The rest of these are bow guns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. I'm gonna keep inching Ogma closer. He'll make it eventually. Gonna keep Marth on hand for some assistance. Oh, I think I know why Minerva stopped moving. It's because Marth isn't reachable. That would do it. We'll have to move Wendell out of the way soon. And Merrick, for that matter. Anyways, this looks good to me. There's a javelin. Not bad at all. I don't believe there are any enemies notably close to, We're gonna have to move Barst back. Alright, in the meantime, what we can do... Now, if I'm not mistaken, only one person can actually attack this tile, because, even if both move, only one has the access to that tile. So we're just gonna have Marth use a killing edge on this archer, I think. No crits. We love to see it. Hold on. How much move do archers have? Is that, or snipers have? Is that 7? That's 7. 6, 7. Alright, that still shouldn't be able to reach Marth if the archer moves first, and shouldn't be able to reach whoever I put here, really. So we're just gonna have Ogma go ahead and pick him off as well. Now, I am not sure if the sniper is ready to... If the sniper or the archer moves first, so we're just gonna go ahead and... I'd need to physic Wendell, probably. Physic instead. So let's go ahead and open up the chest. Well, there is a physic in there, good to know. Abel's gonna use the Force to his advantage once more, and use the Rider's Bane on that guy. Good job! And now, as far as I'm aware, he's relatively safe, because the only people here won't move, and I don't believe any reinforcements spawn from that fort until way later on. Castor is just gonna go ahead and pick this Pegasus Knight off. Or not. He was close. Unfortunate. Sheeta's just gonna attack with an iron sword. Four damage. Perfect. Alright, level 12. Skill, weapon level, and max HP. Now we're gonna move George to attack. Steel bow. Now we're gonna keep a path to Marth open so that Minerva can follow it. Alright. Now let's let Minerva approach Marth. I somehow failed to account that the sniper can attack over walls, but you know what? We're fine. We're living. Alright, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have Merrick attack this archer from one range. And now we're going to do some legendary strategies here. Ogma's going to go behind this sniper. Attack from one range, of course. Ogma. Why did you crit with an iron sword when I was literally having you hold the killing edge for like 5 turns? Or like 10 turns? I mean, I appreciate it still, but come on. Why would you do this to me? Marth's just gonna move in with an iron sword. And do barely any damage. How much strength does he have? 7? That's nothing too impressive. Well, we're just gonna melee range fire. Skill, max HP. Not bad. We love more crit chance. Barst can safely move this without blocking off Minerva. Lena cannot. At all, apparently. Hardin's gonna move in, but still maintain that open path to Marth. George is going to prepare for entry as well. As will Castor. And Sheeta. Alright, Abel has now safely made it to the second convoy So we're just gonna have him equip a lance and stay on this fort for a decent while. Roche is gonna move up so that he can eventually open up this door. And Jagan's gonna stick around Marth because he wants to give his inventory to Minerva. That should be it. Minerva's gonna keep making her way towards Marth, though nobody should be in any real danger because of it. Gonna keep that square open so Minerva can move through it, of course. Arden's gonna move out of the way. Marst is gonna stay out of the way. George can make it in just fine. Cheetah can make it in just fine. Castor would be able to make it to George's tile, but is not able to, because George is on it. We're just gonna end turn there. It is definitely not nerve-wracking having a red, having an enemy Wyvern Knight literally in our ranks. I'm just gonna keep everybody out of the way of Minerva while she makes her way towards Marth. And that means we can finally start moving Lena back towards everybody. Pretty important since she's the healer. Castor is going to be at 2 range but isn't going to attack. Abel is still not quite at full health, so I don't feel comfortable moving him off the sport yet. Minerva keeps moving in towards Marth. Roche unlocks the door. Ogma prepares to duel the hero. Marth prepares to speak to Maria. Jagan still remains close by. Wendell's gonna inch closer. Merrick's gonna inch closer. Julian is barely changing his distance at all. Barst is inching closer. Sheeta inches closer. Hardin also remains out of Minerva's path. George does the same. 。 Lena moves along. Castor moves along. Alright, now Abel is relatively healthy, so I feel comfortable visiting things with him, not the convoy. Alright, what interesting things can we find in this shop here? Pure water, vulnerary, door key, bridge key. I don't particularly care about any of those, though the bridge key, I might want to pick up one. Armory. Silver Lance is nice. I'm just gonna not bother with Abel until the rest of the army meets up with him. Because that's some inventory management that we need, like, Roche or someone for. Alright, we can finally talk to Maria. With that, we can move Roche somewhere, I guess. We're gonna need Julian to get this other door open now, because of a miscalculation involving door keys. Ogma's gonna stay out of the way. Merrick's gonna keep moving. Wendell's gonna do his best to keep moving. Same with Barst and Harden here. Being a flyer, Sheeta's gonna have an easier time with this section than just about everyone else. George is gonna move up as well. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We have Minerva once more. Note that I say once more because of Season 1. Alright, now what I can do is I can pass on the Plain Lance, the Silver Lance to... I guess the Plain Lance and the Goddess Icon to Minerva. Nah, we're gonna give the Silver Sword and the Goddess Icon. Trade with Minerva. Alright, 11 luck, that's much more like it. Finally, a flyer with comparable strength to our Cavaliers. We love to see it. Right, I said this was gonna be a duel, but really, we're just gonna do everything in our power to tackle this hero. This is an ambush at best. Now Barst. Now Harden. Now George. Now Castor. Now Lena. I'd say we're just about ready. Alright. Ricard. Items. Master key used. The door is now open. Now that Minerva's used the goddess icon, we can do stuff with her, but first we're just going to chip away with Merrick using the fire tome. Alright. That's a decent bit of damage. Just 5. Nothing too much, nothing too little. Jagan's gonna give his plain lance to Minerva. Sheeta's gonna chip with her javelins. Wonderful. Another 10 damage. Alright, Ogma would like to give his silver sword to someone, but first we need... or silver bow to someone. What is the ideal play here to get this hero's crest? I think Hardin needs to chip as well. Does he have any javelins? No. Chip with the iron sword. Oh, that was a crit. Anyways, now I believe we're gonna... This is gonna be a mistake, but we're gonna give the killing edge to Ogma. And we're not gonna care if it goes to Convoy, because we have Abel there anyway, and Roche will be there soon enough. Killing edge. Wonderful. Not even a crit. Alright, Ogma's now level 15. Strength, luck, and defense. We're going to store the hero crest. And now we finally get to start moving everyone out of this fort. Yes, I think that's what this place is supposed to be. I don't know. It's very strange, to say the least. Start moving Roche towards that convoy a bit more properly. Have Wendell do some funky stuff. What's George's weapon level? 11. What's Castor's? 9. I'm not sure if he can use the silver bow yet. It'd be nice if he could. Alright, all those unit movements later. Ogma's gonna make his way towards the convoy. Minerva's gonna make her way towards the enemies. Let's see what we've got. There's a lance, armor knight, and a steel sword general. All easy pickings for Minerva, especially since she came with 11 sword. Alright, we're just gonna heal up Hardin, I think, since he took that crit. Sort of get Maria on page with the staff utility. I want to move Marth as far as possible, since we're pretty much done here. I want to move Ricard as far as possible because of inventory management. Jagan can just kind of stay here. He's not going to be doing much. Barst. And Wendell. George. Alright. Looks good to me. This guy has a lance. That's just a heal. So we're just gonna have Minerva take out this healer real quick. Or not. It do be like that when you've just got 6 speed. Roche is on his way to do some inventory management, and so is Ogma. Sheeta is on her way to assist in whatever way she can. We're gonna equip the lance real quick. Arden's gonna be ready for the fight. Ria's gonna keep moving on. Martha's gonna move his full move. Now I know there are reinforcements from that side this time, so we're just gonna keep moving on with everyone. I feel like the only people who can really reach our army at this rate would be like the Pegasus Knights. At least I think there were Pegasus Knights in that mix before. So I'll just kind of have Barst cap off this area. Merrick can't really move very far because of the insane line of people in front of him. Alright. There were not Pegasi in there. We can work with this. Alright, given Sheeta can actually damage that guy with her 6 strength and a lance, Minerva should also be very capable of doing so. Foe used heal. Alright, the perfect way we can do this. Items, silver bow, trade to Roche. Roche is gonna go ahead and do some stuff with the convoy. Gonna store the silver bow. Now he's gonna bring out the hero crest. Let's see, is there anything else that needs to be taken out? Not that I'm thinking of. Alright. There's Is that taken care of? Now we're just gonna use the silver sword on this guy. So I don't believe there's any reason in moving a lot of this crowd anymore. I'm just gonna bring Maria and Lena closer, I guess. Place Harden in front of the boss with Silver Sword. I guess we can bring like Wendell too. And Julian, since he's still got to figure out his situation. Or, this isn't Julian, this is Ricard. Julian's dead, right? Okay, 11 sword is 1-2 range, good to know. It's gonna go ahead and do that. Now what we can do is Roche can come on up to Ogma. Items, Hero Crest, Trade. Boom. And now, we'll have him promote next map. I think right now he might have enough experience to be able to promote after defeating the boss. Or not promote, but level up. Alright, he did level up. Zarov was holding a speed ring. I want to give that to Minerva. That's what Roche will be doing. And Julian, I believe, as well. Especially since Martha can't actually make it to the throne this term. So... Alright, some big things are gonna happen this turn. Alright, so first thing that happens, Ogma gets to promote. All of his classes meet hero base, or all of his stats meet hero bases, so I'm not sure if they actually got an update. Or actually, I'm not sure if all of his stats meet hero bases, but if they didn't, they do now. So Julian is going to go ahead and... not Julian, Ricard. Store. 11 sword. Store. Not master key, physic. Yes. Take the speed ring. I do not need anything else. now we're gonna have the Javelin temporarily passed off to Roche. Alright. They are still desperately trying to stop us, but Marth's in front of the throne already. We'll just grab it once I get the speed ring used. Alright, Minerva. Items, speed ring, trade. Now. Items, speed ring, use. Speed increased by 6. She's now 12 speed. Slower than I thought she'd be, but still pretty fast. I think that's like roughly on par with Hardin. Anyways, with that all out of the way, now we can go ahead and seize. We're just gonna fast forward through this dialogue. Alright, we're gonna save there, and no longer continue playing, because our time limit's almost up. So what we're gonna do instead, we're gonna change the stream subject back to the tier list. And while I'm still here, go ahead and set the fast forward settings back to what they were before. Alright, now the tier list. So Caesar and Rad did nothing. Roger did nothing. George has been putting in a fair bit of work, but not much. I'd say Wendell gets to move up a tier as well. Maria and Minerva haven't started doing anything yet, but unfortunately Bantu and Julian are dead. So yeah, that'll be it for this part of the Fire Emblem One Iron Man. This time around, we actually got Minerva out of this chapter alive, and considering she's probably going to be carrying the rest of the run, I'd say that's pretty good. Well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for whatever game my friends decide to play, Monday for Symphonia, Wednesday for The Messenger, and Friday here again for this. See you then.